Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
So it's feeling more like summer today, more like summer than fall at least. And the question is this warm weather here to stay, or could we be seeing more fall-like temperatures in the coming days? We'll check in with meteorologist Brandon Roop for that answer. Plus, murders in the United States were up 30% in the year 2020. We're going to break down this new FBI data. And it's back to in-person classes for students at East Point Middle School after unexpected teacher resignations forced the school to have to switch to online learning. But first, we want to get to some breaking news from Detroit's west side, where police have found a young boy wandering in the area of Huntington and Santa Maria Streets. Officers trying to locate the child's parents or guardians right now. The child is believed to be between 3 and 4 years old. This is a photo of that child who was found around 9:40 this morning. If you can help, maybe you recognize the child or know the parents, please reach out to the Detroit Police Department's 8th Precinct. Their number is there in small print on your screen, 313-596-5800. Again, that's 313-596-5800. Also making headlines right now, it is back to in-person classes for students at East Point Middle School. Let's get right out to our Priya Mann. She joins us now live with a closer look at, first of all, what led up to this school having to go virtual, and then how they were able to get back to in-person. Priya?
Hey, Evrod, it was staffing shortages. After several teachers resigned, the district couldn't find substitute teachers. We were here last week when parents were picking up laptops for their kids as they prepare to go virtual. Very different story this week. The district was able to add 3 staff members at the middle school and have a few more in the works. Officials say there were some teachers already in the hiring pipeline, but they were waiting on background checks. East Point closed the middle school last week after several sudden staff resignations. Some didn't provide any notice before leaving. Now, at full staffing, East Point Middle School has 20 teachers for its 360 students, but with recent resignations and other vacant openings, the district had to go virtual. In an attempt to lure qualified teachers back into the classroom, some districts are raising pay as a way to attract more talent. The COVID-19 relief funds, though, are temporary, and the district is concerned long-term hires could lead to deficits down the road. For now, students are back in the classroom. Take a listen.
It's such a relief, and I think it's a huge relief for our families. It's a huge relief for our kids. 6th and 7th graders like to be here with their friends just like any other students. So it was a big relief knowing that the kids would be back in the building, back in front of their teachers in person and not just on a Google Classroom.
Yeah, the kids are certainly happy to be back in the classroom, but these staffing shortages are not just an East Point School District issue. This is happening across Metro Detroit, Michigan. It's becoming a national issue as well. Of course, we will continue to follow this story, but as for right now, students at East Point Middle School, they're back in the classroom. Reporting live, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4 News.
All right, Priya, thank you for the update there. COVID vaccine booster shots have started rolling out across the country. Right now, they're only for people who originally got the Pfizer vaccine, but federal health officials say that they hope to have boosters approved for Moderna and Johnson & Johnson soon. Chris Pallone has this report from Capitol Hill.
Here in Washington, President Biden says he plans to get a booster shot. This as the fight over mandatory vaccines in the workplace heads to court. Over the weekend, people newly eligible lined up to get a 3rd shot of the COVID-19 vaccine from Pfizer.
I'm 68 years old, and I've been hearing about the immunity from the earlier shot regime starting to wear out. So I just want to be safe.
Federal health officials are walking a tightrope, encouraging those already vaccinated to get a booster while still trying to convince those who haven't been vaccinated at all to roll up their sleeves.
There's extraordinary data to demonstrate the safety of these vaccines and, in fact, that they work. So if you're in a high-risk position, I would absolutely recommend you get the boost.
Federal regulators working overtime to approve boosters for people who got the shots from Moderna and Johnson & Johnson too.
With the goal of making booster recommendations for Moderna and J&J recipients in the coming weeks. This is a high priority.
Meanwhile, battles over vaccine mandates are brewing in the courts. In the nation's largest school district, New York City, a judge put on hold an order which would force 150,000 employees to have their first shot by today.
This is only one in any number of lawsuits that, you're going to see across the country because of the polarization and the disinformation.
At the White House, President Biden says a booster is definitely in his future.
At some point, I'm not sure when, but I'll let you know. We'll be doing it in public.
The president got his second Pfizer shot more than 9 months ago. The CEO of Pfizer said that company will turn over data to the federal government about using its vaccine in children over the age of 5 in a matter of days. The federal government could decide whether that vaccine can be used in children by the end of October. In Washington, Chris Pallone, now back to you.
All right, Chris, thank you. In November, the United States will be opening its doors to foreign travelers vaccinated against COVID-19. But the new rules announced last week shut out many people who consider themselves to be fully immunized. The plan requires that non-citizens trying to get into the U.S. are to be vaccinated with shots approved for emergency use by either the FDA or the World Health Organization. Millions who received 2 doses of Russia's Sputnik V vaccine are not included in these groups. Sputnik V has yet to be approved by the World Health Organization. Also making headlines this afternoon, the FBI has released its annual Uniform Crime Report for 2020, and it shows the number of homicides increased nearly 30% from 2019, making that the largest single-year increase the agency has recorded since it began recording these crimes back in 1960. The report states the number of homicides last year peaked in June and July. It also shows a 5% increase in violent crimes. Meanwhile, overall crimes reported by the FBI decreased by 6% between 2019 and 2020. A family seeks justice after their loved one is shot and killed near 7 Mile and Clarita on Detroit's west side. This was back in 2017. 22-year-old Zachary Melton was at his cousin's house when 2 men announced a robbery. They entered the home and started shooting.
We're hoping that you just come forward and do what's right to help our family, to put this death at rest, to ease some of this pain, and to help others that are hurting as well.
2 others were injured in the shooting. The suspects then took off by foot towards 7 Mile. And now Crime Stoppers is offering a reward up to $2,500 for any information that leads to an arrest. Southfield police have held a press conference to update the public on 2 shooting incidents. One of the shootings happened last week right near a child's daycare facility on J.L. Hudson Drive. Police say 29-year-old Marquise Bose and 25-year-old Malik Hall have both been formally charged in connection to the shooting. The second shooting happened September 16th during an armed robbery at the Hilton Garden Inn. It's the one there on American Drive. We're told 25-year-old Ahmed Saeed and 25-year-old Charles Reynolds have both been formally charged in connection to the shooting. And now we want to turn our attention to the forecast on this Monday morning, or Monday afternoon, I should say, as we give you a live look outside here in the city of Detroit. Meteorologist Brandon Rue standing by with a look at what we can expect heading into the afternoon, and I like where things are going compared to last week.
Very nice. We're 8 minutes just barely into the afternoon, and 3.5 days left. The month of September. We're almost to October, but it is going to be warmer than average, maybe a little warmer than yesterday. West-southwest winds are 5 to 15 miles an hour. That's one warming mechanism. That hazy sun, another. 70s everywhere. We didn't get cheated into some 60s here and there, even 20 Celsius or 70 in Harrow. It's 73 officially at Metro. These numbers are about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than we were noon on Sunday. So we're heading to 79 degrees, maybe a neighborhood hitting 80. That's almost 10 degrees above average, but we do have a cold front coming in. You can kind of see the cloud cover up north through Alpena, Gaylord, and that front will change things a bit. Evrod, back to reality coming up.
All right, Brennan, thank you so much. Congress is headed for a showdown over a possible government shutdown, which could happen in just 3 days. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is planning a procedural vote today on a House-passed plan to keep the government open. Now, here's the thing. It's likely to fail because it also raises the debt limit, which is something Republicans oppose. The U.S. already owes more than $28 trillion, but not raising the limit could cause a financial crisis. The White House Budget Office has already warned several agencies to start preparing for a possible shutdown. Government funding is set to run out on September 30th. All right, still to come here on Local 4 News at noon. A fire damages a historic museum that celebrates women's rights in New York. We'll tell you why authorities believe the fire was intentional when we come back.